last 30 plus years and progressive management experience in healthcare. Currently, I'm a systems chief operating officer operating for the health system, which is a $250 million operation, 2 hospitals, 90 physician practices. I'm also the chief executive officer of Governor Hospital, which is in the system, critical access hospital, 25 minutes, smaller facility, space reinvestment, Medicare, small community facility.
So, what would you say are the type of values that are important in your organization?
Integrity, credibility, honesty, and being upfront and honest with managers, with the customers, and with each other.
A little bit about your culture at the hospital. Like I said, the hospital that I work at is pretty, and I think communication is always a big issue for us because there's so many different programs operating in different ways. What type do you have at the hospital that you're working at?
Well, communication can always be better. That's one we hear a lot about. But what we're trying to develop service lines across the facilities that have common leadership, so they get a common message. Try to take the silo out of it.
I think,
again, that's where you run into efficiencies and different agendas, and competing goals.
How would you identify there's a problem, and how would you just to resolve that problem?
Well, again, if there's a problem, whether it be if there's a service issue within one of our areas, if we get patient complaints, we could hear from providers that things are not going well in one of my departments, like if the lab, we're not getting results back to the doctors in an efficient, timely manner, and taking care of the patients. Each one of the different tactics to fix. If we can drill down to the people we need to work with, we bring them in and communicate to them. We do customer service training for frontline staff, make sure that they're very important, because obviously they deal with a lot of patients, but they do. And, they're touching people and affecting their days every day. So we try to ensure that they're aware of the impact that they can have on the customer, even if just a registration clerk or a biller, that can be even a housekeeper. I have housekeepers underneath me, and basically getting them to kind of talk to the patient and see if there's anything they can do to help them goes a long way for a patient that may just need a glass of water, but is just sitting there, doesn't have any help sitting. So it's really driving some of those values down, and reinforce that when that does happen, making sure that we communicate to the staff that they did it right, not only when they do it wrong.
So along with that, what do you do to motivate some of your employees to keep them working at their best potential?
Well, again, it really depends on the staff level. I have vice presidents who report to me that don't need a lot of motivation. They may need guidance and encouragement, down to staff level that really are looking for the attaboy and hey, this is the way we're going to go, and really need forums where I can explain the mission and what we're doing and why we're doing it. Whereas my senior team should already understand that and moving in that direction.
You're changing your leadership style based on departments and or people within those departments.
it's individual based.
Chairman?
I mean, people really need to be told what to do and need to be followed up on. Others just need to know the general goal, and they're going to get there. But learn your people, and you got to know, you got to be careful, because you set one of the wrong people loose and that create a problem. So it's really, you know, assessing your folks' skills, abilities, and keeping them happy by allowing them the amount of work that they deserve and that they can handle without setting them up to fail. Right?
So what would you say, like, you know, what is your biggest accomplishment, like, you know, or any failures that, you know, that you face in this position as a leader?
Well, I've done a lot of program development, you know, in my short time here. I've been here 3 years, and we now have a full-blown behavioral health service line throughout the county. You know, failures, again, they can shape society. You know, a lot of the frustration that I have is, you know, I can see what we need to do, but I need to bring people along, you know, so I got to build consensus. And if I jump ahead, you know, but there may not be people that make it successful. So it's really, you know, kind of learning, you know, my peers in the organization and how I need to deal with them to get them on board. So that may or may not be their idea, or may not be in line with their thinking.
Ooh, balance your work life. I mean, no, but
yeah, you know, yeah. Again, my schedule involves 3 board meetings a month. We're at night, 6 evening meetings, 3 a night, 6 meetings a month, and about 4 meetings at 7 in the morning that are either 5 minutes here or an hour from here. But you know, I also have probably 30 people that I need to meet with, you know, weekly or bi-weekly. And
What type of would you give to, you know, myself? I'm in a leadership role, you know, in my current position, you know, advice to myself in a leadership role or somebody that's coming into a leadership position?
well, I think, again, you started in finance, you know, so I've been, you know, the assistant clerk, controller, CFO, you know, I know get paid. I don't know how people can see and necessarily run a business without understanding how you get paid and how revenue comes in. So I would really hone in your skills on that from a lot of people, you know, over the course of my career. The fact that I can actually do cost report and understand the ramification of financial decisions. You know, some other operational people are not able to. And it served well.
Thank you.
Served.
Yeah, thank you so much, Eric, for taking your time, you know, on a Saturday evening. I really appreciate that one. And yeah, I think we can definitely conclude this meeting. I can stop